What's that one? Oh, that's the slime. Okay, we'll come back to you. I'm waiting for one of these to be in some weird place that I'm not expecting. There we go. These even connected? Yeah, I guess they are. Yeah, okay. I don't understand the ordering really, but okay. And two more. I really want to assume which one is which, but I just don't trust it enough. It would have been a lot faster if I was making assumptions. Okay. Alright, now I'll verify. Every single one of these should be full now. Getting refilled. It's connected to a lot of stuff. Like each one of these cloches has 6 connections. Like, or each one of these groups. I guess it's 2 per cloche. But, well, 3. 2 connectors, but 3 connections. Okay. So that's all that. So now that brings us to this, and what we need to see now is, I think we'll stick to the particular type of slime ball. So let's set this to extract that. And okay, nothing should be in there. So the question is, how's it going to deal with those 2 inventories? EK Radon for 23 months. Like a boss, high five! Thank you, dude. 1 more month and then you will have the golden sub badge. Congrats, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, good. There's more than a stack. All right. So, I tossed this in here. That should get put in here. I probably missed a config step. No. Okay.
Hey, Bacon, someone just subscribed.
Fruit is yum for 17 months. Like a boss, high five. Thank you. I appreciate it. Needs to have a drawer. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm a derp. I'm a total derp. Definitely going to want a drawer anyway. Okay, so now it has a drawer. Still not working. That's the right one. Yeah, that's all correct. And then more dictionary matching. No. Can it not insert from the bottom? I'm really confused. But, you know, what else is new? I think it's the right machine because the one next to it is the frost generator. It's true. I'm inserting everything else from the bottom just fine. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I could reseat the drawer controller, but... Yeah, it's definitely the right one. Okay, so... let's add milk buckets to this. There's a slot option in the XNet config. I'm not sure what you mean. Where? Brianna with 100 bits. Thank you for the bacon bits. Okay, now knows how to pull milk out of there. So far, nothing. Has a slot? Where is that slot thing that you're talking about? Hey Hypno, how are you? The sound is overhauled in this pack. Can XNet pull more than one item at a time from one connect point? I mean, it should. The 0 next to the hashtag? Oh. No, that's max amount in destination inventory? No. We don't need to max that. It's no, not on blacklist. I can try connecting on a different side. Also, you know what? Here. That is confirmed working. All right, so it can absolutely pull both of those out of there, you know, out of these through the controller into XNet and then into a destination. That works. So it doesn't want to insert those items in the bottom, or it can't. I don't know if it's sightedness with the generator, or if it just can't handle the two slots, right? Like maybe it's getting confused there. So let's try this. It was on. What was on? Oh! Wait. It worked. Why did it work and not before? I didn't change it. I'm confused. It must have been some sort of block update kind of thing. Maybe XNet isn't great about like refreshing the data that's coming from the controller, and since there wasn't a drawer before, something like that maybe. Okay, so we have a stack of slime and 4 milk buckets and nothing in here. So it's not working now. Is it maybe just putting Yeah. Wait, no. Still not on. We got it to work somehow. It worked because it can only pull one stack ID at a time for one connection point at a time, and your other gens are pulling constantly. Well, then why does this one work? By that logic, if this one's on, then it can't be getting baguettes. So we can science that. You might be right. Oh, now it has to fill back up. That might be. So, if this fills up and then suddenly baguettes show up here, then I'm going to assume that that's what's happening. All right, here we go. Boom, baguettes. Okay. All right. I know how to solve this problem. So we have confirmation. One channel can move multiple items, but one channel can only move one item at a time from one source. It can't pull milk and slime from the same endpoint at the same time. Okay. All right. That's a solvable problem. And the answer is slaves. Thank you, Gimbal. So this just means we have to have one slave controller for each item type that we want to extract. Which also includes the main controller. Okay. So, this Let's just, because, leave baguettes in the one that's on the controller. And then there should be a new one for a slave in here somewhere. Somewhere. Oh, it's right at top. Wow. Okay. So, items, extract, stacks of sure, snow. Going down. So that's that connection on the side of it. Currently full on snow. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yep, that's refilling just fine. Okay. So far, so good. And so now get a controller or connector there. We'll use facades to hide these. Another 100 bits from Brianna, who says, "Good night, Bacon. Good night." Thank you for the bacon bits. Thanks for watching and lurking with us. Well, where is it? Oh. Oh. If the same block is listed twice, it doesn't show the block twice. Okay, fine. Alright, so we're gonna extract stacks of slime from this one. And that worked. Now here's the critical thing. I'm going to put more in. What's gonna happen? Yes! Yes! Okay. For those of you that might not have understood what was happening there, the fear was that if this thing started inserting slime, that it would fill up both slots with slime. And I don't know which mod was smart enough to not do that, but that is critical, because if that had been a problem, I don't even know how I would have solved it unless there was proper sightedness on the edge or something. Whoa. That is a load off. So we have a reasonable shot now at connecting this one to milk buckets. And not having it overflow. Look at that. There it is. Totally worked. Totally worked. Now I just have to extract the empty milk. And I already have that one connector. So this is where we need another channel for extractions. And what channel is unused? Looks like we haven't used 6. Wait a minute. Where do we tell it to insert? Do we have to have another endpoint just for inserting the empty ones? Maybe we do. Or run it through whatever machine is going to be milking. That's probably what we're going to end up doing. Yeah, XNet just moves, but I'm trying to decide if I want to have it move straight to some cow thing or store it again and then move it again. Probably should go to some other place. Like if we have a milk farm, you know, over here, and then we'll have XNet go to this. XNet is pretty darn new, yeah. Away from you, that's where I go. So what if we had our little milk farm over here? I don't exactly know how I'm gonna handle this milking stuff yet, but let's just make the decision that this will be a room where milking happens and that the buckets are gonna come into here. So that gives us enough to, you know, run the cables and such. Get your bovine butt out of here. No. Okay, new connector. Lock that in. Okay, so that currently has full milk. Okay. Here, let's wait. Let's wait till we have that configured. So, that's the bucket. All right, so this one is inserting milk with that. So I could use this same channel. No, it'll have to be 6. So, because it's the extraction part. So, channel 6. Are we doing anything on channel 6? Doesn't look like it. So, this will be items. And this one we're going to insert empty buckets. There we go. And then this one is going to be extract full buckets. No, empty buckets. Another click frenzy. Okay. So I think just taught it how to extract empty buckets and insert them here. Currently nothing in there. So if I do this, that worked flawlessly. Did it go here? Yes, it did. Okay. Yeah, and since that's all on the same channel, not on the same channel as the other items, that means there's no chance. I don't need to mess with priorities because it's a different channel than these. That worked. So, it's all completely working all the way up to the part where we have to fill the buckets up. So, like, this is done. It'll just sit there with one full bucket. Okay, I'm not sure what's going to happen to you yet, but we want you in there. I guess since this can hold... How many milk buckets will that be able to hold? Like 16 or something? Don't forget the rice ball. Well, that's true, but we might as well milk a cow, right? 32. Not 1024, or not 2048, because single stack size. Cow in a jar is not this mod pack. Gonna make sure now, but yeah, it's not. Okay. Then yeah, I think mechanical user is probably the best option here. Probably one of these. Wait, no, not on the empty one. Yeah, yeah, on the empty one. Okay, so it's gonna. We want it to pull empty buckets from here, and it does. Okay, so far so good. Ba, 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 ba. Get another connector. Ba, 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 ba. And we're going to filter that connector to pull out full milk. Before we set up the mechanical user. And it can be this one because we're going to extract that because that's the same channel that exists on, and it'll just automatically go over there. So, to verify, that was before I had the filter in. To verify, when I put this in, it should disappear. No. Can items be pulled out of the bottom of this thing? What'd I do wrong? I did something wrong. That's extracting single milk buckets from that. That's valid, right? You don't have an insert into the drawer, don't I? This is... That's inserting milk buckets. No, that doesn't have anything to do with the slime gen right now. I guess I don't have milk, full milk insert. But I don't want to just add it to the main one, do I? Oh, that's just for removing stuff. And all the slaves are slime gen isn't related to this. The part that I'm configuring right now. Oh, right. It's trying to put it in the slime gen. Right. I don't want it to do that. In this instance, I want it to go here. So I would need another channel, huh? Because that's two different destinations. Well, no, we could use the same. If there's two destinations for the milk buckets and we set priority, right? So prioritize the generators, and if they're all full, then go here. Okay, so that's... So the way this is working is this... Wait, no, one of these. All right, that is... the storage that we want it to stay in is right here, and it's pulling milk buckets out, and then it's delivering them here. So if we have this one set to extract, so that will pull from its own inventory correctly, but it comes down to where it gets. We need another in direction for these, and the only way to do that is to get another slave, which we have. Doo-doo. Ba-ba-da-da-da. I don't know how I got that. I don't remember. I still don't remember making that. Chat said that I did, but I don't remember. Okay, so that one, this one is going to be inserting full milk buckets. And it probably will loop in the beginning here. Okay, so here comes priority. Can I do negative numbers? No. So priority 0. And this needs to be priority 10. So if that feature works correctly, and I got the logic right, then it should try to insert into the furnace first, and if it can't, then it's going to store it here. So right now there's no milk buckets in there. No empty ones there. One empty one there. Okay, so we have no milk in there. So if I add a milk, that should get pulled out and put here. And then if I add another one, it should go here. All right. It's just going to make it constantly loop. I mean, yeah, but I'm only going to have so many of them. And it's going to prioritize those. I don't know how fast the milking is going to be. What I'm hoping is that I can have exactly the right amount of buckets. So like 1 bucket per generator, right? If I have 1 bucket per generator, then there's no item for it to loop. When it loops, it's filling it up and putting it back in one, right? Like that's where my head is at here. We'll see if that is the practical result. But I think we are entirely done except for convincing this thing to milk that guy. So, I don't know what the area of effect. I don't know if this thing can melt like sideways or if I should. I don't know. What's up, Cool G? Is he tall? Who, me? I mean, I'm 5'11". I'll leave it up to your discretion whether that's qualifies as tall or not. Do you like to put the mechanical user under the cow? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Does make sense, but I've kind of already got this in a way here, so wop, wop, wop. Okay. What I'm hoping is that thing can always reach the cow. So, can we? I don't think that's. I don't think it's reliable enough. Okay. Okay. I think it's done. And we've got milk. There's a couple more milks. Really? Wop, wop, wop. The next challenge, of course, will be getting enough slime. But one problem at a time. I don't really need those right now. That away, that away, that away, that away. Okay. All right, so let's test this. Wait, there's a bucket of slime? Slime in a bucket. And that... How is that a thing? Huh, I don't know. Anyway. Minecraft is not a good game? Then you're totally in the right place then. Yeah, we hate Minecraft around here in the Minecraft directory. You clearly have superb navigation skills. Okay, that's glitch. All right. Well, let's try. If I make one more bucket, then it should. Or if I, yeah, just empty this one and put it in here, and that should become a full milk bucket and end up right here. Wait, no, it won't. It doesn't pull empty milk buckets out of the main system. It only, so we have to kick it off. Adding one needs to go through there, so that ends up in here. And then after it's consumed, it ends up here, and then it gets milked, and then it ends up there. Okay. All right. Yeah. I don't see any flaws in this. I don't know how fast this can work. I think we're good to go, man. So that means it's time to make a slime farm. Is there any kind of fan in here? Not the kind that are useful that I can see. Just use rice. Okay, well, let's ponder that. We'll be back to this thing again. I don't like it as much. Kick butt. I've had soul shard spawners countless times. And I would certainly do that again. Probably will. Eventually. The thing is, so in order to have enough for one cycle of that, in order to have enough of this for one cycle of the generator, it would take 4 cycles of the cloche to make the rice. Which, spitballing the time here, if it grows at the same rate that the wheat does and produces 1 per cycle, then I would probably need 4 cloches per generator to keep up. I don't know if I like that ratio, If I made a slime farm and it was, I don't know. Let's just try. Let's put some rice in a cloche and see what happens and decide if we like it or not. Because I don't mind at all to make a massive slime farm. I'm down for that. But rice harvest is 4. I don't know if it is in a cloche. So we gotta try. So I wanna. You can pretty often get rice in villages. Of course, you know, players have been through here, so there's no telling. I'm used to seeing rice grow like this. I don't know what that is. Hey, there's rice. Okay. We got a bunch of stuff. Slime tree farm. I don't have an easy way to harvest trees. Does that grow on... Can I even put this in a cloche? Is that gonna work? Looks like it. Let's see how much it gets. 2. Is it consistently 2? So far. Okay. Oh, I'm still growing melon. I don't want that. All right. So let's dedicate these back 3 here to rice. Let's just do it. I'm committing to rice, okay? Rip the slime farm dream. How many melons do I have? 513. That's ridiculous. Okay. We need a couple drawers, so we'll take that one and a new big one. Yeah, every 300 blocks, those travel huts are around. Void. Do. All right, so this one will be for finished rice. And this one will be for whatever things we want to void, and in this instance, rice seeds. Okay. So now merrily generating rice, 2 per cycle. Okay, so now we need to figure out how we want to autocraft water buckets. I'm hoping that RS will be our friend here. Maybe. Because it has fluid storage, and I remember it autocrafting really well. With liquid. An empty thingy in the first row. You need to have more words. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's coming together there. Well, obviously. Oh, cloche. Oh, yeah. Come on. Give me seed. Good catch. Thank you. Okay. Last time I tried it, RS did really good at auto crafting with water, with liquids that were in the system, right? And it doesn't even need a bucket. You know, it kind of ore dictionaries it and handles it. Why so much wheat? That's my power source, culinary generators. So that's an option. But if we did that, we'd like basically put a fluid storage on this, which we'd have to move because this is a dead pixel spot. And then we would have to have some sort of... That would make us want to use RS to like automatically keep something full. Like the rice slime balls, we'd want to like craft and export. I'd probably leave that alone and make a new one over here. Oh. Thank you, Corelli. Ooh, good call. Good catch. It sounds pretty appealing, honestly, because I could have a drawer here for the rice slime balls, have RS exporting into it using craft only. That's probably the least hassle way to do this. Because otherwise I'm dealing with tossing buckets around again, and I just don't want to deal with that. Real Deadly One, hello, how are you? I don't know how many people we have tonight here that are new, but I'm so glad to have you. And I'm here all week usually. Tomorrow's my day off, but I'm here Monday through Saturday most times. Technically, this is a bonus cast. I don't commit to streaming on weekends, but I stream pretty much every Saturday, if we're honest about it. Okay, I think I want to try it. Will the rice slime work? You know what? I should verify that before we go down this rabbit hole. Good call. Let's trust but verify. Do one chance. Oh wait, it's rice dough, so we have to craft it first. Oh, that's even worse. You lose a little bit. Might have to grow even more. Okay, there's the rice slime balls. It should work. It's ore dictionary. Yep, worked just fine. And I inadvertently allowed it to burn up all my slime balls. Now I know we're gonna have some problems with RS and like not restarting and I love this figuring things out. I enjoy it, man. This is why I like modded Minecraft, is all these little brain puzzles. I like it. Got me hypnotized. I'll read between the lines. Let's get an external storage. Probably use the same craft I used to make dough. Yeah, I could store it in its raw state. You're right about that. Let's do that. Let's pull all that out, put it in there.
Hey, Bacon. Someone just subscribed.
Audie Doggy just subbed for 19 months. Like a boss. High five. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That kind of support is totally why I'm able to do this day after day. Thank you so much. Okay, so okay, I think that's got it now. Good. All right, so we're stored in there. This is automatically making both, because this is like the dough machine right here. I don't want to turn off my storage on a timer. And I could set a piston and a lever or something to move it on demand, but I could also break it with my pickaxe. Like it's fine. I don't see that as a problem that needs solving. All right, that's doing fine. Now, storage. Milk drum. We never ended up running the milk through this. I guess we don't really need to, because it's storing it in there ultimately. So let's use this for water instead. Oh, double click frenzy. Hold on.